Hey, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr. It is so good to see you guys. We had a week off last week because of the holidays and everything. And there's going to be some more holidays coming, but at least we got time to spend together right now. So we're finally back and we have more stuff to share with you guys, some more news to share with you, and also a really special holiday announcement that I want to make to you guys that I'm pretty excited about. I'm definitely pretty excited. It's like more things are coming as the days are going along, and it's gonna be good. So I'm pretty excited to make the announcement today about what is coming this month. So first and foremost, want to give a shout out to some people. We have Tommy here. Tommy is already here, man. He's like, what is up? And 60 pick Rick, what's going on, 60 pick, sir? Good evening, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, we got some good stuff to share with you guys today. I'm gonna actually just jump right into it. Let's see. I got some stuff. First thing I want to announce is oh hey, Chad just showed up. What's up, Chad? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. And Chad's been throwing some really cool pictures lately, sir. So I want to tell you, man, thank you for throwing in your photos because they are some good stuff. Hey, so first, I want to announce to you guys that the new issue, the new issue is available. It is available right now. We just released it. This past Monday. So yeah, it's now out and available. You go to toytographymag.com and you can get your printed copy. Just go ahead and jump in and grab it. It's some oh gosh, man. It was like I said, it was a great conversation that we had with Brian and everything. And so it was cool. It was definitely cool. And we also discussed some interesting things. He had a very interesting perspective about AI, and that was the really kind of like the thing that really grabbed my attention during our conversation. He said a number of other things that were also really good and even gave some really helpful tips. But the one thing that really just changed my perspective on some things when he started talking about just the use of AI to where you can use it to your advantage. I do believe that a lot of people are using AI for the wrong purposes. And there are some things, even in toy photography, that I don't necessarily agree with. Things is, it just kind of takes the photography side out of it when you're using the AI stuff. Which is why it was very interesting to hear what Brian said about it. So I strongly recommend you guys pick up this issue. It is available now to go and check it out. We got Al showing up and Bram, man. Hey, good morning to you. We have Bram all the way on the other side of the world, man. Thanks for joining us. Oh, and we got Faithful Steve. Faithful Steve has showed up, sir. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for showing up. So if you guys get a chance to jump in and grab it, I think it'll really be beneficial to you for checking it out. Oh, we got Jay showing up as well, man. Hey, Jay, I know. See, Jay, that's how I feel, man. That is totally how I feel because some of the things that Brian has said about AI, we're still on the same page on that. I was just like, man, no, it's just like I said, there's some things that AI is used for. I mean, just focusing on toy photography and really photography in general. There are some things that people use AI for that I'm just like, nah. It's like no, I don't agree with that. And after having a conversation with Brian, I still don't agree with it, and he doesn't agree with the stuff either. Like I said, there are some things that he talked about that was really good, and I was like, all right. I was like, I can kind of see that. I can see using AI, and I can also see where that in the particular area that he talks about, it's an area where AI can be helpful and actually save you in some areas, based off of the stuff that he said he uses. So it was good. It was actually particularly helping with the photography itself, not post photography. So it's actually within the whole thing. So it was really good. So I strongly recommend you guys check out this issue. Kenneth Trotter also did a really cool article, just talking about like really top brands that you guys should pay attention to. Some of you guys already know, you probably already use. And so Kenneth mentions it when it comes to figures that are just really good when it comes to toy photography, and he talks about the pros and cons of those companies as well. So yeah, it was definitely a good article. So I really appreciate Ken writing the article about that. So definitely want to check that out. So like I said, it's a bunch of goodies in there. For those of you who are part of the Facebook group, you guys saw that based off of your votes, Harold Ruiz, he won the power theme contest. And so he became the winner, and we interviewed him. He sent us his image, and then we did like a little bio on him. So Harold actually has his own page in the magazine talking about his winning image and all the stuff that he uses, as well as his Instagram page. So you guys can go and check it out. So it was really cool. It was really cool to see. So like I said, it's a lot of jam-packed stuff in this issue. So just like all the other issues, I doubt this would disappoint. This is really good. I mean, we always have fun doing these issues and everything. It's just a lot of really cool stuff that's put in. So definitely want to take advantage of that. Also, I want to mention now the special stuff that is taking place this month. Okay. Please pay close attention to what I'm about to say. If you want to take advantage of the stuff that is happening this month, really just a couple of weeks away. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and mention it. On the 14th of this month, that is a Sunday, we are going to do a special Toytography live show. And it's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time. And during that show, we are going to do a special giveaway. And I mean, I always talk about things that I'm picking up and everything, but one of the things I also like to do is give back, especially to you guys, just as this is our way of just saying thank you for just being part of the group and joining us and everything. So we are doing a giveaway, and pay attention to the logos at the bottom of this page, because yes, we will be giving away a Mezco 1/12 scale figure, and we will be giving away a Hot Toys figure. It's something that you guys definitely do not want to miss out on. Now that there's two separate stories as far as how these came about. But I will say, when it comes to the Hot Toys figure, we actually purchased that figure earlier this year, and as soon as it showed up, my wife and I were the ones that were looking at it. As soon as it showed up, we was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give this one away." We just because I'll just say, as of right now, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I will say it is a highly sought after figure, and it is a one of a kind figure, and yeah, it's not no like it's one of those or whatever. It is one of those special figures that's it's very rare, hard to find right now, and we were able to pick that up, and we was like, yeah, you know what, we need to give this one away. So yeah, we're going to be giving away that, and we'll also be giving away the Mezco figure as well. So here's the thing. These are the rules for the giveaway. Okay, the rules are: one, you need to be a member. Need to be a member of the Facebook group. I will post a thread starting today. I will post a thread, and all you have to do is put your name in that thread. And you must be present during the time of the live stream so that when we call your name, you're able to claim it. Now, I will say that we will, when we start the live stream, we're not going to do it right away because there's some other things we're going to cover as well. So we'll give you guys time to jump in. Even if you're new to the live stream, we'll talk for a while to give you time to go join the Facebook group and put your name in and see if you get called before we actually add all the names in for everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we will give you guys time to jump in and be able to take advantage of this. But yeah, it's going to be a special thing that we're going to be doing. Also, I'm going to let you know today. It's not today. It was actually a couple of days ago. I was talking to one of the other toy photographers who's actually become a really good friend, and he was mentioning about stuff he wanted to share with you guys for toy photography, to help out with toy photography. And I was like, man, you know what? He was just talking about doing it like sometime in the future. But I was like, why don't you just show up during that special live stream and we'll just make it part of the show? And you could just share, some tips with you guys. So we're going to have a special guest. I didn't get a chance to put everything together. So I will announce who the special guest is probably sometime this week, but definitely before we do the show, we'll let you guys know who the special guest is going to be. But he specifically has tips that he wants to share with you guys on something that'll help with your toy photography, and it'll also lead into some things that we have planned for next year. So it's going to be a good show. I think you guys are gonna really really enjoy it. Oh man, I see Bram right now. Bram's like, that's early. I know, Bram. I'm sorry, man. When we were looking at the time, and the thing is he's not the special guest. He's not in my time zone. And so I was like, well, man, I don't want to go too far into the evening for other people. So I was trying to push back. So we were trying to accommodate the times and everything as far as where I am and where he is. And so this was like the time that we could come up with for everybody. So I sorry that may be too early for you, Bram. I apologize, man, but that was what we were discussing, and that's just that's how it came about. I see Steve like, one of a kind. Yes, I would say it is one of a kind figure. It was really unique. When I checked Sideshow, because they were the ones I got it from. When I checked Sideshow, I don't remember if they were sold out or if it's on wait list. Let me actually check right now. Let me check right now and see if it's. Oh no, it's it's not sold out, but it is on wait list. So there's this figure that we're going to be handing out. It is currently on wait list at Sideshow's website. So and it's tough to find. And when I was looking at some prices that were going on eBay, I was like, dang, y'all, like for real? So yeah, I'm just gonna say it's a rare figure. And yeah, I think you guys, whoever's gonna get their hands on it, I honestly think they will enjoy it because when I saw it, I was like, man, I would really love to have something like this, but I was like, nah, I think it would be good to just give away. So yes, we'll be giving away that, and the Mezco figure as well. I think you guys are gonna really like it. So you trying to see honestly, man, I could, but I mean, if I give it, it'll kind of narrow it down, and I actually want to kind of leave it broad. So yeah, so we'll see. Because honestly, if I mention the IP, some people would be like, oh, I don't even collect that, but I think with this kind of figure, even if you don't collect that particular IP, I think it's still a valuable figure to own, uh, because of the rarity of what it is. So I think, I see. So yeah. Oh, Mark showed up. What's up, Mark? Thank you for being here, sir. So yeah. So just want to let you guys know. Also, for those of you that are just joining us, we're having a special holiday Toytography Live. It's going to be December 14th. That is a Sunday, at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And yeah, we're going to be doing the special giveaway. And these are the rules. The rules are you must be a Facebook member in the Toytography Magazine Facebook group. And I will post the thread today so you guys can start adding your names in. But your name must be in the thread so that we can add it to the wheel when we spin, and we'll randomly pick the winner live on the show. And so when we pick the winner, we're gonna give you some time to jump in and say, hey, I'm here. So yeah. I think it's going to be pretty exciting show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really think you guys are going to enjoy it, because I know I'm already excited. I just want, I wish I could be there to get the camera on whoever's face wins so they could be like, what? So it's we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, moving on. I have quite a number of things to share with you guys today, as far as some things I picked up really it's been 2 weeks now because we weren't here last week. So there were some things that I picked up last week. So let me go ahead and jump right into that. One of the things, first thing I'm going to show you guys is something that was actually pretty cool. Dang man, I'm trying to think of the name. Oh man, I can't think of the name of the person who made it. I wish I could remember the name so I could tell you guys right now. But anyway, it's been out for a while, but you guys are aware of the NECA diorama, like street building that they made. And first came out, it was cool. It's it's still a pretty cool item, but I have recently discovered that there are a number of different people who will create things for that diorama to kind of make it pop a little bit, and change things around so that you're not using the same scenery over and over again. And so there's a guy, oh dang, I can't remember his YouTube channel, nostalgia something. I know you guys have probably know his channel. But anyway, he makes like these windows and these door cards to put on the diorama. So I ordered some from him. I don't have it with me to show, but he mentioned someone else who will also 3D print lights for the diorama. So that's what I ordered. There was 4. They came in a pack. These are the lights, and see how the little indents. So you basically just remove one of the bricks in the diorama and just slip it right in there, and you got a light. And all you do is just remove the top part off of it and flip them on, and you got a light. And these are cool little things. Like I said, it comes 4 in a pack. And man, it changes the whole look of the diorama when you put it together. But man, these things, and they're bright. They really add to the scene of whatever you want to go for. They do last for a while. The batteries are simple to replace. I haven't needed to replace the batteries yet, but there are some. I think there's 3 in each one. But man, this is like a game changer for these things. This is absolutely fantastic. So if I remember the name of the person, I'll go back and I'll put it in the description for these, so you guys can be able to order these. But these are nice. I at the time that I saw the video, there was a different design for the lights. So when I went to his website and saw these were the new designs, and so this is pretty cool. And like I said, it's and also I think the older design had like maybe like one or two batteries in it. So it was bright, but it wasn't really lasting too long. But these are 3 batteries in these things. So they go for a while. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. For me, I like when it's natural lights like this. Um, so I don't have to use. I mean, I always use other lights anyway, but it just kind of helps when the majority of your lights are actually in the scene rather than trying to use, other lights outside your setup. So I would love this kind of stuff. Like whenever I do photos of like Bruce Wayne and Batman, when I do my little Batcave stuff, man, most of the time I only use like one light because the desk that I use for Bruce Wayne lights up, and the little armor thing that I have, or his armory thing that you can put in, that lights up. And so I love just using the natural lights from those things rather than trying to use like my other lights. I'm gonna shine a light over here, shine a light over here, shine a light over here. So it just helps with just have just that, I will put in like one white light to balance everything, because some of those lights are like blue lights, and some of them are like, kind of like a purple tint to it or whatever, which good, it adds to it. But if you don't use a white light to balance it, your figure ends up looking blue or looking purple or yellow or whatever it is on those lights. So I use a white light to balance everything, and it adds to it. But man, I already have a setup in a room so I can, get some pictures. I haven't been able to get the pictures yet, but yeah, I will definitely set that up. Man, oh dang. Uh I'm sorry guys. Let me grab one more thing because I want to show you this thing, but I want to show you why I bought it, and I need to grab the figure. Let me go grab the figure real quick. All right, sorry about that. So, okay, so you guys are already familiar with these, right? You're familiar with the GI Joe officers. I know you guys have seen these. You guys probably already picked some up yourself and everything. And then, because it comes with 2 different head sculpts, it comes with the helmets and, all that kind of stuff. Well, I saw somebody post a photo of this officer, and he was standing next to a police bike. And I was like, where'd that come from? And somebody actually beat me to it. Somebody was asking, like, hey, where'd you get the motorcycle from? And the person said that they got the motorcycle off of Amazon. So man, I immediately went over to Amazon to go look for it. And guys, I found it. So this is the police motorcycle. And I only bought at first I bought one. But then when it showed up and I put the figure on the motorcycle and he fit perfectly, I was like, all right, I'm buying 2. so I bought 2 off of the thing. So this is what it looks like outside the box. And man, it is nice. I did remove, so there was like one, I don't know if you guys can see it. You might not be able to see it on here, but it's I'm assuming that this is motorcycles from, like, how it looks in perhaps another country, because motorcycles that, police motorcycles that we've seen out here, I don't know if you guys can see that light, but they don't normally have like these little lights hanging up from the top. So I'm assuming that's, maybe from another country. It might even be from another state. I've never seen any motorcycles like that around the US with that blue light on the back. I live in California, and so out here they don't have those on the motorcycles. The motorcycles themselves, actually, when you see these, just like on the top here, it'll be like the red and blue lights that shine here, and the red and blue lights that shine on the back. So I was actually able to remove. It was just on a screw, so I just unscrewed it and took that part off. And then I'm probably going to take these plastic parts out and just kind of paint them to put the red and blue in there, so it'll be more, something that I'm used to seeing. But man, this was perfect, dude. I mean, this is totally fits the figure, and then I mean, it's this. I think this is really supposed to be like a riot helmet, but I mean, who's to say that it could be like a motorcycle helmet at some point? So like I said, it fits perfectly. I mean, to scale and everything, you guys should see it's perfectly to scale. So yeah, these are on Amazon. I think they cost man, I think they were like $26 for it. I think there was some places that sold it a little cheaper, so you might be able to find a little cheaper if you want to get one. But man, these, like I said, these fit perfect. So I bought two of them, and I am totally satisfied with that. The other stuff I picked up, let me see. I'm pretty sure you guys may have seen these. I bought this from Big Bad Toy Store, but you guys seen these little arcade machines that they have at Big Bad Toy Store, and then on the inside, they have. Let me see if I can open it up. Oh, actually, did I remove them? Oh, maybe I did. But anyway, on the inside, it has all these different accessories and stuff that you can use for your figures. So I grabbed one of these and I was like, just mess around with them. I can't believe how far I'm going into 1/12 scale figures. and then mainly because it's like, man, okay, some of the stuff that they're releasing now, it's like, okay, they can make this stuff really look believable when it comes to, photography and stuff like that. So but my love still is for 1/6 and Hot Toys. That's me. 1/6 scale stuff. I just love that stuff. But yeah, and it's actually, I think the cool thing about this is that it lights up as well. So yeah, you can and it comes with like some little screens you can put on it. But yeah, you can totally set up, this thing. But I like I said, bought these from Big Bad Toy Store. I can't remember how much they are. They might be like $50, something like maybe something like that. But they'll have these, and I think there's another one that's on pre-order right now. That's a vending machine. I think it's a vending machine, and it has all kinds of different accessories in there. So if you guys go to BBTS, go pick those up. But now while it's on pre-order, so you'll be able to get some. The other thing I ordered was and honestly, I really didn't want this for the figure, but it looks like I'm just stuck with it. But I bought this one figure only because I wanted the outfit to use for something else, but I think the body is maybe a little out of scale, so I'm just stuck with it, and it's just, it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I mean, it's a popular movie anyway, so I'm okay. But I bought this 1/12 scale Robert Pattinson Bruce Wayne figure, and there's like wire in the trench coat and everything. So it's pretty good likeness to the detail. I don't know, maybe because of my lighting, you guys might not be able to see all the detail in it. I don't know. I might actually do. It's been out for a while. I don't even know if anyone would even bother, but I mean, I could do a unboxing video because there was some pretty cool stuff that came with it. So I don't know. Maybe I will. But it was I mainly got it for the suit. I wanted to use the suit for something else. And but the figure is it is pretty cool. It comes with some pretty cool stuff. Comes with a Gotham City newspaper, and there's other hands that he comes with. He also comes with an umbrella and a few other things as well. Other head sculpts. So and a duffel bag. So yeah, it's definitely usable. It's like it's not a loss, whatever. And I can probably use them at some point. Maybe I'll use them for the diorama. Who knows? But yeah, I picked up that. I also, I don't know. I think I ordered this. Well, I did order this by mistake. But anyway, I bought this 1/6 scale guitar. I was trying to get a black one because I wanted to put it with my Marty McFly. But when it arrived, I actually got the red one instead of the black one. And when I called to find out, if I could do an exchange, I was told, I'm sorry, we don't have any more black ones. So everybody else had the same idea. so So they bought the black one, and I was like, that's fine. I was like, I'll just take this red one, and maybe I can spray paint it, do something or airbrush, and just, change it to a black color. So I don't know. I'll make it work. When I took it out the box, it does look pretty good. So he was like, I just ordered this now. Okay. Good job. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Just FYI, I heard when I looked at some of the reviews for it, some people said that when it arrives, there was a piece broken off of it or whatever. So there was one that I ordered, no problem. The other one I ordered, like one of the side pieces, it wasn't necessarily broken. It looked like it just came off. So I just glued it back on, and it was fine. So you're not gonna have an issue. You're all right. You're all right. But I know that you'll enjoy it. It's a cool bike. It's definitely a cool bike. So anyway, yeah. So I got the motorcycle. I mean, I got the guitar, and I'll use it for something. I don't ever really, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't really return stuff like that because I'm like, I can use it for something. I got so many figures around here. I could probably use it for something. So yeah. Let's see. The other thing. Oh, yes. Okay. I got a pretty big one. This actually has been out for a while, but I never really cared for it until I got the Hot Toys Indiana Jones. Then I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and I'll buy this thing. So this is actually from DID. This is a World War One desk. The whole thing is actually made out of wood. And it really has that old feel of World War One. Even though Indiana Jones, even The Last Crusade, took place during World War II. But who's to say they weren't still using that desk? And there are other adventures that Indiana Jones had been on between, the time of when he was a kid all the way up until, the latest movie. So who's to say that he wasn't doing adventures during World War One? So so I figured like, well, I can still use it, and plus on top of that, most of my photos that I take, I really don't like to recreate scenes. I like to just do whole new scenes. Like, what if they were over here? What if they were doing this? So I think the desk is really fitting. As a matter of fact, I'll do 2 in 1. I'm gonna show you this. I do have a photo to share with you guys that I took with the desk. But before I share this photo, I'm gonna show you this other thing that I purchased. That's it's a game changer. It is totally a game changer. I do have one other thing, but I'll go ahead and I'll just skip to the thing I'm talking about right now. So for those of you who do not know, I take most of my photos with this camera. This is the Canon SL3. Okay. This is one of the things that I had a conversation with one of the other photographers that I told you guys about before, because he was bothered by the fact I was using a camera that had a crop sensor. And so he was like, you can't really take, a lot of like good quality photos with those kind of cameras and stuff. And I was like, but it's a camera for beginners. And at the time that I bought it, I was a beginner. I was already taking photos with my digital camera and stuff and taking photos with my phone, but I never had a DSLR camera. And so this was my first purchase. And, sometimes you don't want to just dive in right away. You want to kind of, dip your toes in, see how things go. So at the time, this was expensive for me because this was a $600 camera. So I was like, this is the closest I can get to like trying to get a DSLR and stepping in, which I come to realize it's not really the body that is the concern. It's the lens. The lens is where the good stuff really comes out. So I use a really professional lens with this camera because it fits. So I work with it. So I've been using this camera for several years. But man, I'll say who it is because he's been influencing me so much lately. I had a conversation with Jesse Firerizer, and we just got to talking about cameras, and that's one of the really things I like to talk about besides toys and everything. I like to discuss cameras and stuff. And so, man, we was having a conversation about cameras, And I was like, oh gosh, man, I think it's time I upgraded to another DSLR. And so Jesse was like, dude, he was like, DSLR is good. He said, but things are really been changing towards mirrorless cameras. And even Canon, I don't know if you guys knew about it, but a while back, Canon announced that they're not doing DSLR cameras anymore. They're strictly going mirrorless cameras now. And so I was looking at the top DSLR camera. And so Jesse was like, dude, you need to look at mirrorless camera. He's like, you can buy the top DSLR camera, but eventually you're going to wish you had got a mirrorless. So I was like, all right. So I started looking around and everything. And then finally I was like, all right. I said, I'm just going to go ahead and just go to a camera shop. So I went to a camera shop. I talked to this guy, and without hesitation, he was like, mirrorless. Go mirrorless. He was like, I take photos all the time. He was like, let me show you. And he showed me the stuff. And I told him, I was like, well, I'm actually interested in this particular camera, and it's a DSLR. And he was like, that's good for back then. He was like, but for right now, this is what you need to get. So I was like, all right. And then he even showed me like the cameras that I have can still work with the lenses that I already have. You just got to get an adapter for it, which I did. I got an adapter. So I have progressed from the Canon SL3 to where I now have the Canon R6 Mark II. From what I have been seeing, this sucker is a beast. So, at full frame mirrorless camera, and man, one of the things I really loved about my camera, which the top DSLR camera that I was going to get doesn't even have the features that this have. And one of the main things I love about this is having this screen. Man, I love this. It's like, especially when you're doing toy photography and you're getting down real low, you want to be able to flip the screen up so you can be able to see your photos. So that's exactly what this one does. This one has the same features where it has the flip screen and everything, and it's just some high quality images that you can get with this. So I have been so busy with trying to get the magazine out that I haven't really purchased I'm sorry, not purchased. I haven't really taken a lot of photos with this. So I see right there. He's like, yeah, he said extra batteries. Dude, when I bought this camera, before he rung me up for this thing, I was like, give me an extra battery. So I was like, so I definitely picked up, an extra battery to go along with this as well. Also, I picked up, like I said, I bought the adapter. So this is the RF adapter. So I can put my other lenses on this one. So this works. And then also, man, I end up losing my camera strap a while back, and I really love that camera strap. So I went and I found another one. I specifically wanted this color. So I found this one. And the thing I like about it is that it has a really wide strap. I like having a wide strap. I bought one of these other ones before, and I was disappointed because when it showed up, the strap was pretty thin. But I was like, well, I can still use it for something. So I kept it. But this is what I really, really wanted. So yeah, I would say this is going to be very, very helpful for me. Oh, really? Okay. With a Nikon mirrorless camera. Okay. All right. Yeah. See, and that's the thing, man. I love shooting toys, but man, when I am out on vacation and stuff like that, I love doing landscape shots. Like, gosh, man, I like tree lines, mountains. I just love doing that stuff. And then I also like, what I do sometimes for jobs is I'll get hired to do event photography. So I'll go and I'll, just take shots at, just candid shots at events and stuff like that, which that has been pretty helpful. I got a chance to meet John Legend one time when I was out doing some photos and stuff. So yeah, I've been around to do some pretty cool events. But yeah, that's the other thing I do is do event photography and stuff. But man, it's it's what I do outside of doing the toy photography, and it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun with everything. But I think this thing is really going to be a game changer. It's a new learning curve for me because again, it's full frame, and some of the features in here, so I got to learn it all over again. The SL3 camera had Wi-Fi built into the camera. This one has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so I can hook up, straight, right after I take the images, I can hook my phone straight up to it and pull the images off. And I mean, you guys know I don't really Photoshop my images. I take my shots, I take it straight from the camera, and sometimes I'll upload them right then. So that's just how quick. I don't really doctor the stuff too much. But I do at least have one. So this is one photo that I took with the camera, and this is and I use the desk as well. I know my lighting is a little to be desired and everything, but I'm just kind of learning the camera. But man, I was pretty blown away by the detail of everything. But yeah, this came out really, really good. I was like not bad for a first try on the camera. But I know there's gonna be some other images I'm gonna be taking with this camera and everything, and just having a lot of fun with it and everything. But yeah, this is my first image that I got with it. And yeah, so we'll see how it takes place. So the last thing that I picked up besides the camera was I wanted to get another light. So this one, and I wasn't expecting this thing to come this big, but I know a lot of you guys get Lume Cube. The light that I picked up, or the brand that I sometimes buy, is Ulanzi. And so I ordered this other Ulanzi light, and I had never seen this thing come like this before. But anyway, I have white lights for Ulanzi, but I don't have any ones that has like the full RGB where it's just nothing but color. And so that's why I picked up with this one. But the thing I was kind of surprised about was it came with like this magnifier as well to enhance the lights. And so I was like, I never seen that before. Also the barn doors that come on this thing are like huge. I never seen those things. And also the diffuser that it comes with is a nice little cone. Whoop. Where are you? Okay, there you go. So it comes with like nice diffuser for the thing. So yeah, I'm gonna use that for some stuff, but I was pretty impressed with this thing. So I'm gonna use lights with different colors and stuff like that. So anyway, those are all the things I picked up this week. I hope I was able to inspire y'all with some of the stuff. Oh, you do too, George. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do. I mean, I really like how they, honestly, at the time that I bought a Ulanzi light, I was on a budget and I wasn't able to afford a Lume Cube. So I went with Ulanzi, and Ulanzi worked. So I just was like, okay, I'll keep using Ulanzi now, not Lume Cube or whatever, because I'm pretty sure with Lume Cube being a little bit more expensive than Ulanzi, I know there's got to be a reason for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some other features that go along with Ulanzi. Plus, my expensive lights that I use for my toy photography are the Aperture MC lights. I love those lights because those lights hook up to my phone. They also have whenever you see any of my shots where it looks like the figure is standing in front of a fire or something like that, or using any kind of flame effects, my Aperture MC lights is what helps with that, because there's literally a fire feature in the light. Even if you want to do video, the fire feature on the light would like flicker like like they're standing in front of a flame. And so I love the Aperture MC lights. So when it came to finally getting my expensive lights, I went and I got the Aperture MC. So I really like those. But whenever I want to go for the smaller ones, I just go Ulanzi. It works. And so it does, it does the job. Oh yeah. Yes. That's what they're called. They're called barn doors because that's what they do. They swing open like barn doors. So yeah. So that's what they're called. Plus, I learned that a long time ago. Man, this was years ago when I was like in my 20s. I was working for a production studio, and that was when I learned about barn doors. I was like, barn doors? Like, it's like, yeah, we got to move the barn doors so you to direct the lighting and everything. And I was like, what? What? That was when I learned about barn doors, and I learned about telecine, and and I was actually working with actual film where we were cleaning the film to prep for the rooms and everything. So that's when I was learning some of the lingo when it comes to lighting and stuff like that. So yeah, that's so I'm in the same boat, Steve. We all learn things that are at different times. So it's okay. Yeah. So anyway, those are what I had to share with you guys. So now let's go ahead and start taking a look at some other photos that you guys submitted. So we have a few photos that were submitted through the TTM live. So for those of you who are not aware of, or maybe you're not, part of the group or whatever, or you're watching this show later on, we do have a special thing for our Facebook group members where if you have a photo that you want to get critiqued, you need some tips, you want to just, share what it is, all you have to do is go to the Facebook group and put in the hashtag TTM live, and we'll grab that photo and we'll put it during the live show so we can go ahead and take a look at what you got. So yeah, and the first ones that we see, those are the ones that we throw in. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at our first image. Let's see if we can pull them up right now. This was Al's photo. Man, first of all, I want to say I really like this, dude. This was a good shot. I really like just the use of the smoke and everything. I really like how you're using your lighting. The only thing I would change, which would be really minor, is I would bring the Sentinel head just a little bit more into focus, because in the beginning I couldn't tell what it was. I honestly couldn't tell what it was until I stared at it for a moment, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute! I know what that is," because I was like looking at the lights, and I was like, "Oh, that's a Sentinel head." And so I was like, "Yeah, that was," and it was only because the depth of field was a little different. And the other reason why I didn't pay attention to what it was is because usually when you see Sentinel heads, they're like massive, So that's why I didn't think, like, I was like thinking it could be it, but I don't think that's it. But then when I saw that they were two eyes and everything, I was like, oh, okay, that's a Sentinel head that was on there. So that's, but I think it would have been, just a little bit more in focus. That probably would have changed the dynamic of it, so people can be able to see what it is and tell what it is. But again, that's a minor thing. Everything else you got going on is really, really good. You got your light. You do have a bright light coming in from the window, but at the same time, that bright light doesn't take away from the entire image. If you wanted to tone it down on the light, that's still okay. I think I think it still would have been fine. But as bright as it is right there, I think it still could be okay. Uh, it does like slightly, very slightly distract from the Wolverine, but the color of the Wolverine is what keeps it in focus. So I'll just say, just my natural eye sees Wolverine and then goes to the light up top. But because of the color of Wolverine's suit, even though I look up at the white light, my eye is drawn back to the color of Wolverine. The issue is because of the brightness of the white light, my eye actually goes back and forth. Like, it looks at the Wolverine, but then because of the white light is so bright, my eye goes back to the white. And so it kind of just goes back and forth. So probably just, I would say just toning it down just a little bit so that the focus stays on Wolverine. But again, it's minor. The white light is not so distracting that it pulls away from the whole image. So I would still say you're okay. with doing that. Um, so you experiment. Okay. I mean, hey, that's what happens when you experiment. Things just go different ways, but it's okay. It's totally all right. I still think you're it's a good fit. Um, actually I wasn't sure. So yeah, Al, if was there, is that what the thing you were trying to portray, like, the window being blown out, or was it just just part of the scene? I'm curious to hear what you say about that. But other than that, I think you did a good job, sir. Again, I like the use of the smoke. Nice posing as well. And he looks like I just took out this sentinel head, and lifting up the call, like, let me show you what I think about it, so that's I think the posing is really good, and your lighting is good. So yeah, overall, I think you did a good job on the shot. So thank you very much for submitting. Now this is a cool one. It's a very cool shot. So let's see. Moving on to the next image. We got it's Jay. Another portrait from Jay. Man, this is, I don't know. It doesn't well, I was going to go down that road and talk about the recent Batman that Hot Toys released, but I'm not going to go there. I just I think everyone has said enough about that blue Batman that Hot Toys just recently released. This looks a whole lot better. This looks I think it looks really good, man. Nice portrait, nice lighting. These portraits, usually when Jay does these portraits, they always come out pretty good. So yeah, I mean, it's just, your lighting is always fantastic, sir. So I really, really enjoy it. I think you did a good job of having the light shine right on the side of that face and still have that subtle light over the logo. And still, by using the background, you added in that extra light to go around so you can still see the shape of the cape. So very nicely done, sir. I think this is a good, yeah, this is really not much to say about the photo, because yeah, it's I think it's just a really, really good portrait. So and again, just having the eyes looking straight forward, it's just it is just good. Yeah, it's overall, it's just a really, really cool shot. Al said something about the other one. Boarded up. Okay. Okay. Honestly, man, if you put the boards up and kept the white light, man, I think that would have been a good contrast of having the bright light shine through some of the boards, and the boards themselves would provide that dark color. So you would have had the light in the dark attached to it. So I think that would have been a good choice. So just for future reference, but I think it was good. That's see Steve going down that road already. I'm not gonna say that else about that, man, because that was, well, look, okay, so I'm not gonna say much about the Batman, but what I will say was, all I know is when I saw the photos of the Batman, I was like, and I saw everyone like completely laughing at the photo, which I was too. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, Hot Toys, what are they thinking when they released this thing, or posted the photos? But then I was like, I mean, maybe they should pay attention to all the people laughing, and therefore, by the time the figure gets released, they'll make the change. But I was like, that's a release that it's releasing right now. Oh yeah, I was like, no, which is why I'm surprised that it's on waitlist right now on Sideshow. Like, what? Like, but then again, some people just be buying it just for the rarity of it. I don't know, but oh my gosh, man, that is. I mean, might as well just, I don't know, call him Harvey, for the for the white rabbit or whatever. I don't know. It was just, oh, dude. Anyway, I'm moving on. So anyway, this is a good photo. Jay, man, thanks very much for submitting the photo. This was good. This was definitely good. The solid piece. Oh, okay. I got you. So it was just one solid board piece on the thing. Okay. I understand. I understand. Yeah, it was definitely good. That was definitely a good shot. And Jay, this was definitely a good one. Also, uh, oh, maybe, man, because it's super limited. Yes, it could possibly be. I mean, because some of it, I think it's a clever idea that some people said, "Oh, I'm buying it, and I'll just take the cowl from another Batman and just paint it blue." That could work. That could work. The tough thing is just trying to match that blue, like the same blue that which I mean, I'm pretty sure you can probably find it. I mean, geez, that's one of the things you could probably use AI for it. You could be like, hey, look at this color and match this color, and they'll be able to match it, give it the same one for that cowl. But I don't know. That's man, we could be here for another hour talking about that Batman. But I would go ahead and I will move on. I'll move on. Hey, maybe he'll put out something to fix it. Hopefully, hopefully. All I know is that I'm not buying it. I'm moving on from that. Like, no, it's no. Anyway, so this is another one from kids. Man, this was a good shot, and actually, Ken was coming to me with a number of questions like, does this work, does this work, and so I was giving him tips with the photo, and this came out nicely. And I'm mentioning this because um Trotter was asking a bunch of photo or a bunch of questions about the photo, and just from all the questions that he was asking, I could really tell that he was really trying to get it right. Like, he was really working hard to try to portray, what it was that he wanted to convey in the shot. Um, and he did a good job on it. Uh, I think he did a good job with the lightning, having the lightning go all around with the shot. And because that was the other thing I mentioned to him. I was like, man, I said it would be good to have the dust, but add the lightning from all the electricity he's generating from the run. So he did a good job, and I also think it's pretty comical that he's running and Superman's just flying by, like, like, I don't even need to try, even though I think it would be the other way around. Honestly, I think Flash is. I think there's been a couple of times when Flash has actually been quicker than Superman. Superman is fast, but when you got somebody that's just all, I mean, if Flash is going fast enough to manipulate time, I'd say he's pretty quick. But it still doesn't take away from the humor of the shot. I think this is a really good shot. I like the motion blur that he put into it, and the posing is done really well. Me personally, I mean, just from images I have seen of Flash, he really leans into his run. um, but I can honestly see, I can understand the case here because he's leaning into the run, but at the same time, Superman is flying by, so he would kind of put his head up a little bit, like what, so this was good, dude. I again, I like your lighting with the shot and everything, and I love the dust and the electricity posing, all that stuff, dude. I think he did a really good job. uh oh, he did. So so he's doing this for the reference of the Green Lantern. Okay, I see. Yeah, this was good though. I mean, I think this is a really good shot, man. And I loved just the final result. Just watching you uh submit your first image to me and seeing the final product here, I think you came very far, man, and I think you really did a good job on this. So yeah, this was definitely a good shot. So thank you very much for submitting, sir. This is a good image. Next one we have, uh, this is from Rick. This is another nice one shot. I think, man, I can't remember if it was Rick or if it was someone else. I think it was Rick that submitted the alien photos also, I think. um and I think the same thing kind of applies here. Uh, this is a good shot, nice angle. Uh, it was okay. So yeah, so you submitted the alien shot last time. Okay. Uh, so again, Rick, I would say the same thing that I mentioned in the other image. I think you should have like applied it a little bit here. Is put this character more in the like shadows, because man, it would totally add to the mood of the shot if you had a light shining on her but there was shadows here. uh with your lighting, like your lighting, even though it's behind her, because the lighting is about the same, uh it's it almost looks like they're next to each other, even though they're not. It looks like they're next to each other, and the main reason why it looks like it's next to each other is because the lighting is the same on both characters. So even if you use like a bounce card, like you have your light, shine the light down on the characters, but I would shine it on the character in the foreground, like shine it on April O'Neil in the foreground, and let the shadows kind of end up on the character behind her, so people can get that sense of, oh man, she's not even aware, because of how dark it is. She's not even aware that there's something behind her. uh and that would have add to the mood of the shot. But literally, that's the only thing. Everything else about the shot, I think you did good. The background, whatever you have going on in the background, it's good because it literally, I mean, you have some shadows back there, and it actually shows like a depth of field with that, and it's not too much of a distraction. Really not a distraction at all for what you have in the background. But I would just, it just would totally change the tone by putting the second character more in shadows than having them both with the same amount of light. Uh, you know, so when I saw that, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, "Is that a basket?" So I was like, "Wait a minute." So it would make sense to be on the kitchen counter, But again, all of this stuff that's in the background, it doesn't matter what it is because the eye naturally is trained on what's going on in the foreground. So yeah, man, you could have had a bag of chips back there in the back, and I don't think anybody would really recognize what the thing is because you did a really good job with the lighting for the background. So, um, but yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing, man. I love the little angle that you shifted. How you turn the angle on that. I think that's a really clever idea for that. So don't change that. I think that it just adds to the mood. And you've done that before when you've done like your army figures and stuff like that. Great job on that stuff. Great job on that stuff. So just when it's enclosed like this and you're working with the darkness and stuff, I would assume that you had the light right in front of them. I kind of would have angled the light down and then put a card, like some kind of card or something. Like you can get, like, what I do was I would go to a hobby shop, buy foam board, and cut the foam board into pieces, and that way I cut them in different shapes. So if I got like one big piece I need to use or one small piece I need to use, I can just cut them all up to use whatever the scene calls for. So yeah, you can go to like a dollar store, buy some foam board or whatever, cut it up into different pieces, and just use it to however you want to use to your advantage. Or use two lights. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, that's even better because you can use. I mean, you may not even need to use two lights, but just have one light tone, turned up a little bit. You got a brighter light, and you had to pull it back some. But yeah, just play around with the shadows a little bit, and I think you'll do a good job with that. So yeah, sir, that'll save you and anyone else who's maybe looking at it. It's like instead of like going trying to find some special bounce cards or whatever it is, just buy a piece of foam. I usually buy a black one so that the light doesn't like the black will absorb my light and not bounce somewhere else. But yeah, just use some foam board, cut them up different sizes, cut them different shapes if you need to, triangle shapes, whatever, and be able to use it for that stuff. So my pleasure, sir. My pleasure. Thank you very much for submitting the shot. So yeah, so these next images that we're going to look at, I'm not critiquing these photos. These are just photos that were submitted by you guys. Wish there were some great photos. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me show you what you guys this image here, because I didn't show you guys the photo of the week, and I didn't put any graphic on it or whatever. But I want to share with you guys the photo of the week. This was a really good shot, and it was submitted by let me see if I can pull it up. Where are you? Daryl Clemmer. Man, this was a good shot. Dude, look at that. I mean, wow. this is a great shot. And using the Hot Toy suit, I mean, with the legs, I mean, dude, this is a really, really good shot. Definitely photo of the week, man. This is absolutely fantastic. A city background and everything. This was really, really good. Nice pose. Again, just the lighting, everything. It's really, really nice. So yeah, this was definitely deserving of the spot for photo of the week. This was good. This was definitely good. So this was Daryl Clemmer's shot. Thank you very much for submitting the shots, man. But this was fantastic. This is absolutely awesome. So definitely worthy of photo of the week. Yeah, I feel the same way. This was definitely movie poster type stuff for sure. So again, Daryl, thank you very much for submitting, man. This is definitely a good one. So now, yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the photos that were submitted this past week during the holiday and everything. And yeah, let's just enjoy some good photography. Oh man, I like this. I like this shot too. I think this shot has been done before. It just looks good. I've done a shot similar to this, and it was good. I think Rick, this was another good one. That was really clever, man. They used the Wolverine, but just changed the head so that you got an army figure now. So that was really, really clever. Oh my, man, this is becoming my favorite Batman figure of the year. This was for 112. This was which later on this month I am going to do a top 10 for the end of the year. Just my top 10 figures for the year. And for the first time, I think I might actually split them up. So I'll do a top 10 1/6, and then I'll do a top 10 1/12 as far as figures of the year. Seeing how, I mean, I'm now dipping my finger back into 1/12 scale figures. Oh, dude, I like this one. And man, that Sideshow cup, I'm still trying to get my hands on one. Because I totally missed out on grabbing one, but I'll get it soon enough. I'll find it. This was another good shot. But anyway, yeah, later in a few weeks I'll do a video where I'll do a top 10. Oh, it's a nice shot from George. This is really cool. So yeah, I'll get there and we get a chance to see what are my top 10 1/12 and my top 10 1/6 scale figures. There has been some really, really good releases this year that was just like, gosh, there was some phenomenal stuff, man. So I'm gonna be going back and taking a look at all the stuff that I picked up, and we'll see. We'll see how it is. This was good. I like this blue light. That was a nice use of lighting. Very, very good. I like this figure too. I've never seen this art style of Gandalf. I think that's cool. And this is an overall good shot too. Another nice shot from Harold. This was good. So Mario, I saw the new trailer for the new movie or whatever. I think that might be pretty interesting. Oh, see, man, don't even go there. Don't even go there. uh, he's on the list, but we'll see. Because oh man, if I had to put between the two, between National Defender and the Vigilante, man, that'd be a tie. I don't know. We have to see. I'm really going to go into those two with a microscope to see who has the better figure, but we'll see. Oh, okay, Bram. All right, man. Well, thanks very much for joining, dude. I'm glad you were able to join us. Have a great, wonderful, and productive day, sir. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Oh, another one from Harold. Very good. Very, very good. I think that's just a new figure that he picked up. So he's he's throwing that in there. So this is pretty interesting. There was actually a few images from the Joker that they submitted in. So very nice. Very nice. I think Frederick, these are Frederick's photos. Yep, another from Harold. Oh, oh, dude, yeah, man, I am in the same boat as you. I really hope they do because honestly, I thought that was going to be the next one they were going to release. But then it ended up being the other figure. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, when I saw that one, I was like, I was like, okay. I mean, honestly, I'm still gonna get him. It's just a turn off for me because I can see the joints. That's the only thing I would prefer to have something with the joints and with an armored Batman USC, which I think someone else did release an armored Batman, but I think when it came to the height difference, the height is kind of short. But I don't know. But I do like the fact that the eyes lit up on the thing too. So, and it's actually based on the movie, not the comic. So that's the difference between the two. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, that was the other company that released that one, and they did a good job. I mean, the way the thing lights up, man, I think they did a great job on it. Oh gosh, this is a nice shot. Man, this is nice. I really like that one. That was really good. Yeah, this was who submitted this photo? Because they submitted a few of them. Chad. Yeah, Chad submitted those, man. I like them gangster shots, Chad. I think you did a good job with those, man. Those are really cool. Actually, I own that little rattlesnake. That's those. Man, I saw the new InArt. I think it's InArt, the 112 scale Catwoman. That was another one that's pretty interesting. Man, I used to own this Spawn figure a while back, and I don't own that one anymore. This is another good one, man. I really like the lighting on this one. It's a really good shot too. So yeah, some good stuff. This was good. I really like this shot as well. Kind of recreating that scene of when he got caught. So yeah, good stuff. All right, I can't remember this guy's name. I mean, I watch Harry Potter with my wife and my kids and stuff like that, but I don't really know all the characters with that. Oh, hey, he said more gangsters on the way. Well, all right. Okay, nice. He got the games later too. Okay. Oh, the armored vigilante. Oh, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of good things that could be, on the horizon for next year. So who knows? Who knows? I just, this shot right here. I just like the fact that it was outdoors. I mean, I think this was a good shot with the sun. Everything looks really, really good. This is another nice one that Chad did. I think he did a good job with that. Nice use of the lighting. I just like doing outdoor shots. This shot was really good too. This was a pretty cool looking shot. This was done really well, man. My son probably would have, gone on because he loves Stranger Things. So he probably would have really liked that shot. So, oh, Trotter, you just stop, man. You just let it go. You just let it go. I know you want it real bad, man. It's like, you can't have them all, This is nice. Another portrait as well. This is another really good one. So, yeah, looks like that's our last one. So yeah, so anyway, that's gonna do it for us for today, guys. Please do not forget the holiday special that is going on the 14th at 11 a.m. Pacific. And yeah, just make sure that your name is on the list. Like I said, we're gonna post it today so that people can start adding their names in, and we can have all the names in for the special giveaway that we are going to do. But yes, we are going to be. It'll be one Mezco figure and one Hot Toys figure that we might actually. I don't know. We'll just leave the other side, but at least we're gonna give away these two for sure. So yes, a special Hot Toys figure we're going to be giving away, and a special Mezco Toys figure that we will be giving away. And just make sure that you are a member of the Facebook group. Your name is in the thread, and you must be present when we give or call the name for the winner. So please be ready for that. We will mention this stuff all again next week when we do our live stream next Wednesday. I'll mention again, and also I'll probably mention it beforehand, but if I don't, I will definitely mention who the special guest is when I do my live stream next week. So be prepared for that. And lastly, I want to remind you guys that the new Toytography magazine issue is available right now. So head over to toytographymag.com and go and pick it up. And that is going to do it for us for today. Thank you again for joining us today. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys. And yeah, we will see you next week. Stay inspired, keep shooting, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.